Can't hear you. I cannot hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Shannon, we can't hear you at all.
Okay.
We don't hear anything you're saying. April said it first, and now I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was saying how I had like the freaking worst cold ever last week. And I was wondering why there was getting no reaction about it. I had it, got rid of it, got it back, and now it's gone for good. But it was like the cold I guess everybody's getting. And then I was also saying that it was my last week at Orange Theory, and that knocked me out too, mentally and physically.
Oh.
I taught my last class after 11 years on Thursday night, last Thursday. So I just came upstairs and sat at my desk for the first time, and I forgot all the stuff that I had gotten. They gave me this plaque. Shannon Week's appreciation for Orange Theory, 11 years, 11,239 classes. And then I forgot somebody had given me a card and I never opened it, but in it was this cool sticker that girls run the world. And then this really nice thing. And then they also, I forgot all about these things. They also put a journal out that says, thank you for listening, for guidance, for inspiration, for encouragement, for being here. And most importantly, for being part of my journey. And then everybody wrote like a page.
Ah.
And I didn't want to read it last week because I couldn't stop crying. Away. And then when I came upstairs, I was like, oh my God, I forgot all about this. I think I'm ready to read it now. So I'm going to read it later. Forgot all about it. I'm pretty excited about that. Also, I'm starting a new hobby because I don't have enough shit going on, right? I'm learning how to crochet.
Cool.
So once I learn how to crochet, my goal is to create these. But someone told me I can't start with these, but they're in my box that I will eventually learn how to do. My bonus daughter is going to come over on Thursday night and teach me how to crochet. She crochets all the time. She's like 27, 28. All right, so there's 3 of us, and I'm sure more will get on, but I did get a text from a couple of people that they cannot come on. So we're going to get started. I think I'm pretty sure in the app it went out like 1 week left. Are you staying on? Blah, 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 that message. It's very premature. I don't know how I did that. I don't know what I did actually, but we still have 4 weeks. Yeah, it's recording. We still have 4 weeks. So our last day is like the 11th or something. And we start again that Monday. The last day is, no, sorry. The last day is the 14th and we start again on the 17th. So you guys literally have almost another month. So I don't know why that went out. So I apologize to you guys, but I love hearing that you're staying on, which is great. Like a good boost. So thank you. I think there's another message. Yes, I'm recording. Sorry. I didn't see that. Okay. I'm gonna mute you, April. See if it'll let me do that. Okay. All right. What else did I want to talk about? I'm going to, since we have 4 weeks, I'm going to do one of those uphill challenges that we used to do in the app. So you get the points when things accumulate. So you're gonna see that. I'm gonna set that up tonight. And then I'm gonna add everyone in it. I want to congratulate Michael on hitting his first goal for this session, which is awesome. He's not in it, but maybe he'll watch this on record. A couple of people said, are you sure you're gonna record it? Yes, it is recording. Tonight, because I've had a bunch of people ask me this, and I like to go off of what people ask during the week. What they should eat before they work out, what they should eat after they work out. Should they eat before? Should they eat after? That kind of thing. So I thought it would be appropriate to talk about how important it is to pre-workout fuel up. And then talk about post-workout and the things that you should be eating, right? Because we all know, like probably most of us know, you know, proteins or carbs and that kind of thing, but what, right? What could we eat? So first thing is your pre-workout meal is the foundation of having a successful training session. If you go into a workout and you are starving, you're going to be tired. All you're going to be doing is thinking about eating. And if you're going to get done with your workout, can you eat afterwards? So you want to go in with that great mindset. Also, fuel is energy. Fuel is energy. Food is fuel. Fuel is energy, right? We put fuel in our car so it can go, right? If you don't have gas in your car, it chugs along and then it dies. If it's never happened to you before, I can tell you what it's like. It's happened to me. And in order to perform your best, what do you need to do? In order for your car to perform the best, you got to put the right fuel in, right? If you have a high octane car that only takes the 93 octane and you're putting 87 or 89, it's not going to perform. It will still work, but it's not going to perform like it's supposed to. So when you get your car, you look to see what kind of gas your car takes, right? Don't put shit in your body. It's not going to run right. It's so basic, but giving your body the food, the energy will help perform its best, will prevent fatigue, and it will support your optimal muscle function and growth and recovery. So those are all super important. Without eating properly, you could get tired. We talked about it, get tired. You could decrease your strength. You can get injured for sure. And you're definitely not going to have an easy time getting the desired results that you really want. And I hear it all the time. I don't know why I'm not gaining muscle. Well, tell me what you're eating. Well, I eat this, this, and this. Well, it doesn't sound like you're eating a lot of protein. No, because I don't really like protein. Well, then you're never going to build muscle because carbs don't build muscle. Fats don't build muscle. Protein is the only macro that's going to give you muscle. Carbs is for fuel. That's what gives you the energy. And fats are to help your cellular level, which you also need, but they're not giving you that support to build muscle. So really important to pre-eat or pre-fuel up before your workout. But it's also important what you put in your stomach. Like you're not going to stop at McDonald's on your way to the gym. Some people might, but you're not going to do that. I know people that eat to work out. I mean, work out so they could eat, right? I worked out today so I could have this tonight. Such a bad attitude. But there are people that do that. But you want to consume a meal that has easily digestible carbs. You want to have, because those easily digestible carbs will give you that quick energy, like an apple, right? You want to have a little bit of protein because you need to have that muscle support, right? So we talked about your carbs, we talked about your protein, and you want a small amount of healthy fats, and that will avoid from you feeling sluggish and that feeling hungry while you're working out. So a little bit of everything like I mentioned just before. So here are some workout meal ideas, pre-workout. Some oatmeal, because it's a slow releasing complex carb and will help you sustain your energy throughout your entire workout. Oatmeal could be overnight oats, right? It doesn't have to be just your straight up oatmeal. Any kind of fruit. I prefer berries, but bananas are great too. So apples, bananas, and berries, they're quick digesting carbs and they'll give you that energy quick. Putting a banana in your protein shake on the way to the gym. You're getting protein, you're getting carbs, you're getting fats. Great start. Brown rice, easily digestible, and will give you the energy. If you need to get proteins in before you work out, eggs, just scramble some eggs. Throw them in a container. I do it all the time. I'm actually going to do it tonight, so I have it tomorrow. And that will give you the essential aminos that you need for your muscles. We're not going to gym to not build muscle, because the more muscle you have, the more fat your body burns. Right? The more lean muscle you have, the more fat your body burns. So that is why we're going to the gym. If you're a cardio bunny, stop it now. You know that. Grilled chicken. So I don't know if I told you guys this before, but not California Pizza Kitchen, Cheesecake Factory used to have a meal called the Energizer breakfast. Does anybody remember that? Probably not, because you weren't in that mindset, but it was 5 egg whites, a piece of grilled chicken breast. This was breakfast. Piece of grilled chicken breast. You had your choice of oatmeal, brown rice, or quinoa. And then it had, you had a choice of tomato, avocado, or a slice of cheese. It was the best meal ever. Me and my ex-husband, at the time I was married, but me and my ex-husband, who was very into fitness as well, we would do that breakfast for dinner after the gym, because LA Fitness at City Place is right near Cheesecake Factory. And that is a great post meal, which you're going to get to. But scrambled eggs, grilled chicken helps with your muscle repair. And I already just said that protein shake. So putting all it together, if you did a protein shake and added peanut butter and added a little oats in there, or added a banana in there, that would be the perfect pre-workout on your way to the gym. If food upsets your stomach when you go to the gym, have it 30 minutes before. I was training a guy today, and total badass. It's like gonna be 70, total badass. And he said he rushed, he woke up late for our appointment, so he was rushing to meet me at the gym. He said, I downed my food. He's like, and every time you make me do these crunches, all I think about is the food coming up. So don't put yourself in that position. Make sure you eat enough time before you hit the gym. And then healthy fats. I talked about it. Avocado, great healthy fat, will help you provide you that sustained energy and support your hormone production. So hormone production is super important when you are working out, which is why when we go through menopause, postmenopause, premenopause, it changes how we feel. Could make us lethargic, could make us any of those, so many different things I've already talked about in previous meetings. By changing the hormone production, by eating those fats, it will help you. Nuts or nut butter, putting that peanut butter in your shake, or you know what would be a great option? Rice cakes with a little bit of nut butter and apple slices. So you're getting a little bit of everything, and maybe some eggs, if you can get that in there. But a small portion, obviously. So I'm going to read you from a chart of like how much of a ratio you should be eating, right? So if you're doing a hard workout, so let me back up. Remember how I said try to eat food within, like give yourself 30 minutes? Give yourself 30 to 60 minutes, right? Let the food digest your system. So when you are thinking about what you're going to eat, if you're doing a hard workout, now people are going to be like, what are you talking about? It's not, but Orange Theory is not a hard workout. Orange Theory is a moderate workout. A hard workout would be you're lifting weights for like an hour, doing every body part, and you're getting a little cardio in. That's a hard workout. A hard workout is doing like a 5K or a half a marathon. Everything else would be moderate or easy workout. So just keep that in mind. Like a Pilates class could be like a moderate workout. I said that intentionally for you, Penny, in case you didn't know that. It might feel hard as hell, right? But really think about what you're doing. Like I would say my leg day is a hard day. Probably not my upper body day is really not that much of a hard day, but it's moderate to hard. So it goes somewhere in between. So now pre-workout, you want to like 1.5 carbs to half carbs to like, let's say a half to 1.5 carb ratio to 1 full protein. Right? So you don't want to carb up and you don't want to protein up. So it's like a 1 to 1.5 ratio. Okay. Moderate, I would say half carb, 1 protein. And it could be 6 ounces of grilled chicken. That's 1 protein, serving. That's fine. And if it's an easy workout, maybe half again and 1 protein, maybe half a carb. Immediately after your workout, that's when you want to carb up. So your carbs are always going to be higher than your proteins after your workout because you just depleted all of that energy, right? Now you got to replenish your body with all your glycogen because as you work out, our glycogen turns into energy through our ATP system. But when you are recovering, you need to replace all that. So we want to work on that. Post-workout, not immediately after, but post-workout. You want to have at least, and that's 2 to 4 hours after your workout. So it could be lunch, it could be dinner, it could be a main meal, whatever it is. It's a 2 carb to 1 protein ratio. If it's a heavy workout, hard workout. If it's moderate, it could be a 1 to 2 carb, 1 protein. Now, these are not like your meals you're eating for the day. These are your workout meals. Keep that in your mind and take that into consideration. If you're using it as the post-workout as your dinner, then you obviously need to add more because you're not just doing a post-workout. Now you're adding your dinner in there as well. So your dinner might be 8 ounces of lean protein because that's what everybody should be eating. You're all looking at me like a deer in headlights. Okay, so you want to eat your food not too quickly after your workout. You want to give your body like the immediate after workout. Yes, those little snacks I talked about, the 1 to 1 ratio, whatever, like the quick under 30 minutes. But your post-workout, you need to give your body time for your muscles to relax before you start eating a real meal. It needs to be able to digest the workout and absorb the nutrients that your body's putting out while you're working out. Then you can eat your food. Sometimes we need like a little quick pick me up right before we eat. Right before we work out. That could be like that half an apple. Half an apple will give you energy super, super fast. It won't sit in your stomach. Banana will sit in your stomach. So you really wouldn't want to do that. But you want to just make sure that whatever you choose works for you. Don't use something I say, even if you don't think it's going to work for you. Pre-workout hydration. We all know I talk about drink your water, drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. I will have people on the treadmill when I was working at Orange Theory and go like this all of a sudden and just start to walk. Do you know when you get that little jab right here and when you breathe, it feels like you're going to die, but it's really just like a cramp? That's dehydration. It is not about what you're drinking in the moment. It's pre-workout drinking your water. So you want, April, has your hair always been that short? I freaking love it. You turned your head because I thought it was in a ponytail. And when you turned your head, I saw no hair. It's so cute. It's so sassy. I had my hair like that for a long time. I love it. It's adorable. You make me want to cut my hair again. Okay. So drinking your water is super important. If you don't drink your water before you work out, it's going to make you feel sluggish. And by drinking it throughout the day, your body will be hydrated enough for when you're working out. Don't chug water before you're walking in the gym and think that's going to be enough. It's not. And then you probably will get a cramp. So make sure you don't do that. Okay. So now let's talk about post-workout, right? When you eat after you work out, you're optimizing your recovery, getting the most amount that you can get, and allowing your body to grow, your muscles to grow. Your muscles don't grow at the gym. Ever. Ever. Don't let anybody tell you they do. You are damaging your muscles in the gym intentionally. You are ripping your muscles intentionally. So when they repair stronger and bigger. And you do that out of the gym. So when you're sore after the gym, that is your body allowing your muscles to recover and grow. That's why sleep is so important, because do you remember when you were little, or you might have told your kids this, you need to sleep because you're growing. Do you remember that? I mean, I tell clients it all the time. Your body grows when you're sleeping. That's the only time it's going to get a chance to grow, because we're not busy doing things. So it is super important to allow your body that recovery. 24 hours is usually the recovery time. So people will go to Orange Theory at like 5 o'clock at night, and then they'll go back again 5 in the morning. That's not even 12 hours. You haven't even given your body a chance to repair and grow again. And that's why, and I hate to say this, and I don't work there anymore, so I hate saying it, but you will go to Orange Theory and see the same people for 5 years, and their bodies have never changed. They just keep going. How many of you have seen the same people at the gym over and over and over again, year after year, and they look exactly the same? They're not giving their body the opportunity. They're not feeding their body correctly, for one thing. You know, they're not giving their body the right nutrition, but they're also not allowing their body to recover. So when you're done with your workout, your body is depleted of that glycogen. I talked about it, and it needs time to replenish the glycogen. And it does that when the muscle repair process begins. So post-nutrition supports recovery, reduces muscle soreness, promotes muscle growth, and gets your body ready for the next workout. And you have to keep doing that cycle over and over again. So providing your body with the right and great nutrition will improve your muscle strength and your overall body composition. And that's what macros is all about. It's all about that body composition. So the primary goal of the post-workout is to replenish that glycogen that we pushed out. Well, that is usually your carbs, right? We talked about it. So sweet potato, a great complex carb. I just noticed there's like a glare from the light, sorry. A great complex carb that will help replenish your glycogen stores immediately. And sweet potatoes are pretty good for you because of all the nutrients, all right? White rice, easily digestible, and will replenish your energy super fast. Not necessarily the glycogen part of it, but just you'll feel better afterwards. And a fruit, banana and dates. Has anybody ever gone to Smoothie King? It's like a smoothie place. Okay, I'm obsessed with it. There's a thing called the Peanut Power Plus, and they put banana and dates in it. And that's basically like the carbs that they put in there. It is so good. I tell them half banana, half dates when they make it, and I use almond milk. But it is a great after workout drink to have. You should try it. I don't get anything from promoting that either, by the way. Proteins after you work out. I just have to give you that little clause. Lean meat is super important after you work out. It's essential for your muscle repair and growth. What I do, and you guys don't have to do this, but you know, I go to Publix and I put my deli meat in baggies. I actually take one with me when I know I'm doing a workout. I'm not talking about my job, because I work out all day long, so we can't count that. But when I go intentionally to work out, I bring a baggie with me and I take it in with me. And that's what I eat as soon as I'm done, because it's lean protein and it will immediately repair your muscles and build your muscles. And it's so easy to eat deli meat, right? You can pop it in your mouth. And I do it from the minute I'm done, all the way in my car, and usually all the way home, because it's usually 6 to 8 pieces of it. The protein shake is a great source, obviously, after you are working out. It has your fats. It has probably no carbs if you're drinking Premier, or probably no fats, just a little bit of carbs, and it has your protein. And cottage cheese, if you like cottage cheese, whether it's savory or sweet, it has casein protein in it, believe it or not. And casein protein is a slow release protein. Unlike whey, it's immediate. If you ever knew like a bodybuilder or someone that was doing a show, before they go to bed at night, they drink a protein shake of casein protein powder because it releases while they're sleeping. Cottage cheese does the same thing. It digests slowly and it keeps you feeling satiated as well. So, did you notice when I talked about after working out, I never said fats? So, after the direct workout, try to avoid fats directly after you work out. You can have it with your post-workout meal, but not that immediate snack that we talked about, that immediate pre-workout. And that's only because it will allow your body to process the carbs and the proteins faster versus doing the fats first. So it just it will take priority if you have that first. Kind of like alcohol takes priority over anything else when you're eating. So the avocado, the nuts, olive oil, just wait till that post-workout meal. Don't have that during your after workout. Don't bring nuts with you to the gym to eat when you're done. It's easy to do. Don't do that. So protein is vital for muscle repair and growth. It will provide the amino acids in your muscles needed to rebuild and become stronger. Your goal is to aim for 20 to 40 grams of protein post-workout. That's one serving. Should be one serving, right? Carbs help replenish your glycogen stores, which you talked about, that we deplete when we exercise. And it will also trigger the release of our insulin. So if you're diabetic, you'll notice your sugar numbers will go up when you work out, but then when you're done, they'll go right back down. I have a client, he wears the monitor and he always checks it while working out and it always spikes. I'm like, just give it a second. As soon as you're done, it'll go right back down. And he didn't trust me at first. And then he started watching it when he was playing pickleball and stuff, and he noticed it did the same thing. But the reason why that happens is because it's moving the nutrients to your muscles to help with your recovery. God bless you. Did you sneeze? Oh, just kidding. I take it back. But God bless you. So you want to choose those carbs that we talked about that will go quick, that will replenish your glycogen super fast. So the post-workout meal, not the immediate workout meal, right? An immediate post-workout meal, but the post-workout meal, 2 to 4 hours after, you don't want to go longer than 4 hours after. So you want to make sure it's in that window. So you don't want to work out at 8 a.m. and then not have a meal until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Because then you're going to starve your muscles. And that's when it's going to start taking away from you. And that's when you're going to start holding on to fats. And you don't want to do that. So the immediate post-workout meal should be at 30 to 1 hour after, because it'll start working, right? Start giving yourselves those carbs back, start building the glycogen again. And a protein shake is a perfect after workout. Just chug it, done. And then wait to have the rest. And rehydration, not thinking about what you did before, but you should be drinking water during, and you should be chugging that water after. Because drinking water or even electrolytes, let's say after you work out, will replenish all the fluid you lost when you sweat. Sweat is not an indicator of how hard you work. It's your body releasing the toxins, and it does it through our sweat, which means it dehydrates us. Which is why people get sunstroke, because you get so hot and you start sweating. Or they don't have a chance to sweat and they keep it all in. Some people can't sweat, so they get dehydrated quickly. So you need to make sure that you're preventing that dehydration, and the water will help you with that and will help you with your recovery. So think about what your pre and post-workout meals are currently, what they should be or what they could be, and then what they should be. And if you start, I know it's a lot to think about, but if you start planning what your workouts are and what you're going to do before and after, you're going to start to see your body change. I mean, it is about the macros, 100%, but it's about when you're eating those macros for your workout. So it's just one more step to think about. But if you've already mastered the macros, you're just going to move them around to have it before or after you work out, right? Like I always have my turkey, and I would say more than less the time when I'm working, because like today I taught 3 hours in a row, 3 classes. I did every workout. But as soon as I was done, I walked out of that room because I don't get a break in between. I chugged a Premier peanut butter chocolate protein shake. It probably is not enough, which is why I'm really not building muscle right now, but that's important, right? So you want to make sure that you are preparing that will help your energy level. If you're tired after you work out, nobody should be tired after they work out. They should be, their endorphin levels are going up. They should be happy and you should feel re-energized. It'll improve your recovery time. It'll improve your muscle soreness. And it'll obviously optimize your results. So be consistent with your effort. Be consistent with the proper nutrients that you are choosing. And that will help you with your workout, without your workout, before your workout, after your workout, even on your active recovery days, it will help you feel good. Like active recovery could be yoga. That's really not, it could be like, not like a power vinyasa yoga. I'm talking about like a chill yoga, like a restorative yoga. Walking, taking walks can be a great active recovery day. That's a day that your body is building muscle as well. So you need to make sure you fuel it. You need to make sure you're giving yourself your water, your hydration. I know a lot of us say, oh, I get really busy during the day and I can't eat or I can't drink my water. You need to make it a priority. If you're changing your body as priority, the steps to getting there needs to be a priority. I don't know how you're going to do it, April, on your feet that many hours a day. But I would definitely fuel up before you go to work, fuel up at lunch, and then finish your fueling at the end of the day. It's gonna be a challenge learning how to do it in the beginning, but you'll figure it out. I can help you figure it out. We'll figure it out together. And that's the meeting. Super simple, not very long. What was it, like 25, 26 minutes? But it's super important. And if you want more ideas, I can give you more ideas as to what to eat, but it's your basics. You can't change a cow to be something else, right? It is what it is. It's your proteins, it's your carbs, it's your fats. So make sure that you guys incorporate all of that. And of course, if you have any questions about it, let me know. I had so many questions about pre and post workout in my mailbox, my inbox this week with the question, with the week thing that I asked you guys check-ins. So I figured I would talk about that. I'm going to put in the app a link for a Google review. So if you follow me on social media, I've been asking everybody to do this. It's through Google, and I am doing a contest of who can get the most Google reviews with the company I work for. But you can't say, you could just say Shannon's a great coach or Shannon's a great trainer. You notice I said great, by the way. You just can't say Shred Tribe. It just has to be a generic, like she's a great trainer, or she private trained me, or she taught me this, or it has just to be about me. It can't be about a company. And I'm in the lead right now. I'll show you guys really quick. So I'm in the lead right now by 10. It goes till the end of the month. I get per review, if I win, $15 per review. So if I have like 30 reviews, I could make like $450. So I'm excited about that because in the big picture, it'll help me with my payout that I have to give at the end of this challenge to the winners. So it worked out great. So it's only been going on for like a week. And pretty much everybody I private train and teach classes to one-on-one have started doing it. I think I had 2 people from the Shred Tribe do it so far because they saw it on my Facebook page, but I'm going to put the link in the app. So if you guys don't mind just clicking on it, giving me a review, I would greatly appreciate it. It doesn't have to be a long thing. people just write like 1 or 2 sentences. Some people write long things. You don't have to do that, but it has to say my name. Otherwise I won't get credit for it. Okay, so I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna work on that challenge also for you guys. And you'll see that popping up in your app because we're gonna start on Monday. So that it's officially on Monday's a start day. And if you have any questions or anything, reach out to me. Otherwise, I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week and thank you guys for coming on. And it is recorded. I will post it again. Bye, guys.